All right, guys, we're still chewing because our Brussels sprouts came out of the oven. And check these out. And we had to talk about this because we are on certain lifestyle choices that we've decided to cut out gluten and dairy and sugars. So we are just dying over this because what we just made for this next video, we've been dipping all of these veggies in.
And it's delicious. Oh my goodness. You're going to love it. Love it, love it, love it.
So we are going to talk about making your main course for the holidays, whether it is turkey or ham or a roast beef of choice. So first, we've linked the doTERRA Living magazine virtually, but we wanted to point out that you can go into your back office and buy this. These are beautiful. They're $1.50.
Yeah.
$1.50, and they're great to have, to pass out, to share, or just to have on a coffee table. They're beautiful and well put together. And the recipes that they have highlighting Thanksgiving are delicious. So we have linked the citrus and herb butter roast turkey. Now, you can do this so many different ways. You're going to hear us say it again. Cooking is simple. You don't have to be so perfect with everything, whether it is the ingredients that you use, the amount of ingredients that you use, or how you cook things. So we have here 1 stick of butter,
Which I put in the microwave just to get it a little liquidy so that when I added my oils, because we used some oils that are in the recipe along with dried oils. So we've got the clary sage, the thyme, and the rosemary. And then Helena added the garlic.
3 cloves of garlic, so you've got that freshness.
Look at how good that, it's all chunky. Can you see that? Oh, and it really is delicious. You can use this, like she said, for the meats. We've been using it for our vegetables.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, you can cook with it. You can spread it on bread. Oh, could you imagine that would be on bread?
We're not eating bread right now.
No, we're not.
Stop it.
So even when if you've gone through Oil Camp and you've seen that delicious recipe for the canopies, it's going to be very similar to that. You're going to make that herbed butter. Whether use your preference of oils.
Yeah.
As
I
far
like
as essential
rosemary.
oils.
She likes thyme.
Black pepper is always a great
Basil.
addition to anything that you're going to use. You can mix all of them together. You can mix some of them together. You can add dried herbs. You can add fresh herbs. I like the idea of the fresh herbs because it's going to give you a more pretty presentation
Right.
at the ends. If you can see that gorgeous turkey right there, it's going to give you that amazing presentation, but it's not something that you have to go run out if you don't have any in the garden, or the store sold out, or the store is far away. Don't fret, it's going to be fine. So you can use that butter on a turkey, and you want to massage that turkey really, really well. You want to get it underneath the skin.
Are y'all
let
getting
it
hungry?
Soak in. We are. We want to
I
get
hope
back
you
to the
ate
Brussels
dinner
sprouts.
already.
And you can also do that on a nice rib roast or a chunk of meat that you want to roast. Take that same butter and just coat that roast and put it in the oven. Now, one of the favorite things that I like to do, whether it's turkey or a roast, is to take a good selection of vegetables like garlic, onion, and carrot and celery, and stuff the turkey or line the roasting pan for your beef with those vegetables. And you can add some essential oils into that and stuff the inside of the turkey or the pan with some black pepper or lemon or wild orange to bring that freshness
But if
out.
you're also trying to get more greens in, like we're doing with the Brussels sprouts and asparagus, you could do that too. You could cut those up and add those and do the same thing. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. There's a dinner roll recipe with rosemary. We're going to maybe make one our way. So we may have another video for you. Don't know if it'll be on this time or another time, but stay tuned for that. We will definitely get it to you. We just have to get it ready first.
Did you want to talk about the ham?
Sure. Oh, yes, the ham. So, you know, everybody likes a glaze on their ham. So the honey along with clove. Of course, we like to stuff those cloves in there, right, and get that flavor going. But you could do honey and clove. You could add your cassia or your cinnamon. Cassia to me is a little sweeter, even to smell it. You could add a little bit of wild orange to give it that wild orange flavor. So many options with your honey, like we said in a couple other videos. So ham glaze, just put that over it, crisp it up a little bit. Delicious.
Yes, and that can even be done over a smaller turkey if you wanted to
Yeah.
have more of a sweet turkey.
Or I'm even thinking of maybe doing duck this year, so I might do some on there.
Yes. So you can see how flexible all of this is.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us.